Oh, I didn't see you come in. I never thought it would happen. They're coming. Even with everything else going on I was not always the pious man you see before you. No, I was a scoundrel, a raider in the dreaded Red Legion, a gang of but plunder could not sustain me. I wanted something more. Several of us faked our deaths and deserted. It's all here in Red's letter. He demands we satisfy the blood right. 2 lives for 1. He'll let me go, but only if I kill. I could hand myself over to Red, but he'd have me killed. The only other choice is to kill the men who left with me. I can't do that. I do what I must. Ugnar works in Gorhart village. Itran haunts the ruins near Haxi, still struggling with his demons. When it's finished, take their daggers and bring them to Red Edward. He will demand proof. Take mine to start. Good luck, my friend. May Mitharu bless you. Ugnar works for the inn at Gorhart. The people here are kind, yet suspicious. They believe the mission harbors secrets. I'll admit it. My past is a tapestry of drunkenness and loose morals, women and wine. I'm not proud. I fought under Red for years, yet I know nothing of him. I do know this. He will do anything to get what he wants. Ugnar could always be found by Red's side, Red's right hand. But beneath his brute Itran, however, rivals only Red Edward in his bloodlust. They say he was once a Justicar, but was expelled for brutality. His devotion filled the hunger I was hoping to sate with wine, women. And it is a sacrament of the Red Legion. When you commit a crime, you must pay a penance. Mitharu is with you.
How are you doing? If you ever feel...
Welcome to Gorha.
Come in. Care to part with some gold? Goodbye.
Red Legion. Greetings.
Have you come to protest the mission as well? The news has spread to every village. It's on every tongue. We are so close. St. Odwig's cannot resist much longer. And once it relents, you've acquired the ordination tome? But how? The monks of Father Dinwell is denying that women can be ordained as members of the order. You have done a good thing today, my friend. You have given hope to many. Please take this gold. It is all I have. Thank Mitharu you are here.
I'm glad you are well. The men and women of Gorhart are good people, but I tend not to socialize with them. Their concerns are their own, as are those of St. Odwig's. Father Dinwell has taken her in, but I must say that I am skeptical. Change. Mitharu has led us to this hilltop for a reason, and that is to end the phase long. These poor creatures crave order. Look around you. This whole forest is a shrine to... His curiosity got the best of him, and we almost lost him. This mission was founded to aid all those seeking Mitharu's divine order. There are others as well. St. Hadwin's is east of here, and he is the authority, the great creator, the being of supreme order. All Almain claim him as their own. Of course, his wisdom. Goodbye.
Thank Mitharu you are here. Without the father, I would not have a place at the mission. He took it on faith that Mitharu has... It is my home. Once Father Dinwell relented, the brothers had no choice but to...
Make it quick. I've got work to do. Can't pay my debts with firewood, not in gore. What is up, my friend? I've got nothing else to say on the matter. I knew it was only a matter of time, and I'm not surprised. Delph will do anything to save his own hide, but if you want to collect my dagger, you'll have to fight me for it. Steel for steel. I used to be quite the scrapper. Didn't Delph tell you that? You're right. I've spent years trying to bury my past, hoping to wash away my sins with an honest day's work. If I took the blood right, Red would owe me once more. Take my dagger, tell him I'm dead, for the Agnar Odgrey you once knew is truly gone. This is folly, you know that.
I have a secret to tell you. I am not sad. When I was a girl, my father used to tell me that when you grow old with someone, you tie your fates together and create a pattern that is part yours and part theirs. My father said that this is why when an old person dies, their partner is never far behind. But I do not feel that way. I feel free.
May your hollow gods keep you mortal. I am called Aerie. Your face is new to me. You're different from those in Gorhart. They amuse me, and I strive to learn all I can from them. Have you come to ask about the Tuatha? I can offer only what I know, and hope it will suffice. Yes, I witnessed this crime, although I did not recognize the one who perpetrated it. It is often difficult to distinguish one mortal from another. The victim was Illuvia, but I knew her only by name. You must be hoping that I can offer advice, but I cannot. If she is meant for the Great Cycle, then so be it. However, I would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit from one of your mortal remedies. I've always wondered. It will need to be powerful. Your delicate forms are far more sensitive than ours. In fact, it's astounding that you survive as long as you... Perhaps your mortal apothecary can provide one. You can always create the potion yourself if you possess... I wandered the forest for many seasons, listening to lore stones of the great ballads. Before that, I dwelled in the gardens of Issa. I prefer the quiet of this village, the mirth of the witless. I cannot reveal much. The gardens are the jewel of the summer court, a wonder It is located far east of here in a wood so thick it would devour all but those who knew its secrets. Do not pursue such I adore every sad soul in the village, even stubborn Herc with his tender heart, and drunken old Arnik. The widow fascinates me. I watch them from my perch, hoping to learn the meaning behind their pursuits and passions. If I could, I would grant each of them an eternity. We are kin to the seasons and cycles of all life, to new life and perpetual growth. Mortals may view the warmth of the petals and smell the beauty of a newborn bud, but only Fae know the strength of the roots beneath the surface. I feel them near, flitting through the western woods like shafts of shadow in the sunlight. What could have brought them here, I wonder? The Tuatha do not trouble themselves with easy prey. If they prowl these woods, it is for worthy quarry. Fae lands? Yes, I've heard these words before, but do not understand their meaning. There are only Fae, and there is only land. They contain memories, great moments, ideas, songs, and inspirations. The Fae do not record their words in ink or on paper. Ink fades. Paper crumbles. Lore stones mark where our kind has made a lasting impression, where the seasons slowed to take note of glory on a grand scale. All of us are at the mercy of the changing seasons, mortal and Fae alike. If it is one's time to pass into the Great Cycle, then we must not protest. The passing is keeping with autumn, and is as natural as the eventual rebirth. I find them so interesting, from their vestments to their odd habits and demeanors. Just yesterday I saw a monk from the Strange creatures you are. Strange, but glorious. Farewell.
If I have to live for the rest of my life without him knowing, well then I'll deal with that. I think there's something to be said for it. I think it's noble. Yeah, I could tell someone, but that's just asking for praise. What makes it an act of kindness is that nobody knows, or at least that he doesn't know. I let him have the glory. No one has to know his arrow missed. He saved the town. He's a hero.
Time is of the essence. That's never been more true. I'm sure I have a vial somewhere in this cottage, but I do not have the farewell.
Can't talk. Herc doesn't like loafers.
Did you find him? Time is of the essence. That's never been more true. Goodbye. Time is of the essence. That's never been more true. Farewell.
What is it? You made it. Just in time, too. Give me the potion. Someone must go to the Fae and explain what happened here. One small misunderstanding and we'll no longer just be strangers to the Fae. We'll be enemies. She is a member of the House of Ballads, the legendary court of Fae heroes. They are warriors without equal, with centuries of... If one of their own was killed by a mortal, the House of Ballads and its king would bring a fierce vengeance upon us. Gorehart would be You're turning out to be very helpful, my friend. Rumor says that the House of Ballads has its headquarters not far from here, in Glendara to the northeast. Try to gain entrance if you can. It's east of here, in the meadows of Yolvin. The Feylands are a wicked place,
crawling with creatures so strange you'll once they fought the beasts of chaos, marching to glory through many victories. Sadly, now they're nothing more than hired blades. Anyone can earn their allegiance with a few pieces of gold. Farewell. We can't put this off for too long. If this... Farewell.
What you doing down here? Don't you know Agna Farhold is haunted by the spirits of the Arathi? So, are you foolish or just stupid? Oh, I see. The Twisted Gnome has found herself a champion. How delightful. Nanny always was a fool. So immersed in her work that she failed to see the deception before her very eyes. The Red Legion has her formula, because I gave it to them. At this very moment, they are moving crates of it eastward towards the city of Rathir, where they will fetch a high price. Poor Nanny. So trusting, so pathetic. Of course she can never learn of my ruse, can she? It is time. What you doing down here? So, are you foolish or just stupid? Not much is known about the fabled beings of Order. They abandoned this world long ago, leaving... I hope that by spreading tales of spirits and boogeymen, they could prevent the curious villagers from exploring too deeply. I'm skilled in alchemy, but it has never brought me riches or respect. The only way I will ever find glory in this life is as part... She, like so many others in Goreheart, is prone to ignorance. She sees what she wants to see. I am her whole life is a lie, she tells herself. They're very careful about whom they allow into their ranks. And they were resistant about mine. Her discovery will fetch a high price in Rathir. Could even decide this misbegotten war. Still, that is no concern of mine. Oh, I see. Nanny always was a fool. At this very moment... Poor Nanny. So I'm sorry. I have no choice.
Sometimes this is too hard to believe. But you can accept the strangest fact that you were wrong. Yes, but that and this endless vacuity is horrible. The Ancient Ones were here. They delivered themselves into the world. The time-worn cycle turns with ages. The seasons drift along the stream. They wait for the past. The future brings the forming storm. This is no place for a home, for anyone. Hello. Care to part with some gold? Old. Come see me again.
Don't start any trouble.
For the blood right.
Everyone in Gorhart is talking about the attacks. They say that the Red Legion is receding back into the shadows from whence they came. It is all thanks to you. You found the formula and destroyed it. Now, you may think you understand the impact of this act, but you truly do not. You are a friend to this village and to me, Nanny Henry. Take this. It is not much, but it gives you an idea of my gratitude. They seem so eager to aid me in my work that I've failed to pursue the proper references. Yes, I have only myself to... How was I to know he was a scout and a thief? His interest in alchemy appeared genuine. Our friendship was... That too an act. Goodbye.
Hello.
In the country of Niralim's embrace, the summer manifests as an immortal fae. You know her, him, it, as the resplendent one, the ardent conqueror. You mortals named him King Issa. In the youth of your people's memory, you bore witness to Issa's exploits. He is your legend of might and eminence. Come, listen to a tale of Issa and On, the Godstorm. The Withering War.
What is it? Ugh, finally. Someone that looks like they could stand up to a moderate breeze. There's need for an adventurer such as yourself. Me and a crew are mounting an expedition to a new land, south of here. Ah, clever and strong, I see. It's as I said. If you want more information, seek Hellick Cross. He's leading us. We're camped, made a living pillaging the ruins of old places like Talarain. Robbing the dead. I'm a good enough thief. Never once been caught. Still have all my fingers. The name's enough to put most explorers off. Bugger them. Besides, what's in a name? I spent 2 years trying to make a fortune in a land called the Painted Orsks. Never did find out what an Orsk was. Hellick's brainchild, if you can believe it. I don't share his optimism about the loot we'll find, but if we get only a enough of that. Don't bother me.
Two Legs, please, help me. Other Two Legs are cruel. They will not help. No! You believe me? Many think I am just another Two Legs. They are wrong. I still have wolf thoughts in my head. But two-leg bodies are so clumsy. The sprites are near. Even now I smell them. But I cannot fight it. Thank you, Two Legs. But the task will not be easy. I be warned. The sprites have much
Magic. For the well they guard is older than this. The sprites guard the well, which is near the river to the north. A pack of two legs gave me. They hit me and drove me away, just for eating their tasty. Hunters like me, two legs. Their blades are their teeth, and they fight for their kin until their pack is small, but they are each powerful. Were I a wolf, they could not best me. But as two legs, I am. This is good for the hunt, this wood of smell and shadow. As a two legs, I cannot. I was cursed by three sprites. My brothers and sisters think me but another. But it is worse than that. Your two-leg. It is a black pool. Old when the mighty trees were saplings. It used to wander well. Any word? Two legs. Two Legs, do you come to me empty-handed? The well holds powerful magic, as old as these trees. Our elders told us its true name. Throughout the forest, it would vanish and reappear, like a wolf on before I was cursed. I remember... Leechwood? That is the two-leg name for that. The scent of the well was strong with its odor. Return swiftly.
is there, Two Legs. The scent of water. I now go to the wilds and rejoin my pack. And now you may continue on your path. Now I shall drink deep of this potion and return to my kind.
I was told of ancient days when wise priestess Beala Tyrion to goddess Lyria spoke. The people, remembering all after war, called for Durek's fate. Slay them, the foul and wretched tribe, said Dokofar. Spare them, the poor and miserable beasts, cried Loselfar. Their minds, depraved and hatred-poisoned, twisted. Alfar struck Alfar over drink, at feast, when all else is merry, when peace reigns in havens. Hateful, I am told, were cousins towards each other. From the cold-blessed Ferial, Beala Tyrion, with a head to seek Lyria's guidance, set forth on a pilgrimage. I was told of ancient days when wise priestess Beala Tyrion to goddess Lyria spoke. The people, remembering all after war, called for Durek's fate. Slay them, the foul and wretched tribe, said Doppelfar. Spare them, the poor and miserable beasts, cried Loselfar. Their minds, depraved and hatred-poisoned, twisted. Alfar struck Alfar over drink, at feast, when all else is merry, when peace reigns in havens. Hateful, I am told, were cousins towards each other. From the cold-blessed field, Beala Tyrion, with a head to seek Lyria's guidance, set forth on a pilgrimage.
Come in. Care to part with some gold?
Yes, what do you need?
Goodbye.
Hello there. Step right up and allow yourself the pleasure of my company. I am the great Oleander Sinclair, alchemist virtuoso. Today only I am offering the people of Yelven a special... What am I offering? A potion. His potion, I mean. Oleander Sinclair. See, I'm not really him. He being a dead guy I found in a mine nearby. Landed on, really. But he was all... Maybe I took his coin and drank one of his potions. That's when things got... I could make potions. Tonics, cordials, restoratives. Turns out I really like alchemy. But the potion's effects are fading. Will you help me make another? Let's just say before I became Oleander Sinclair, I was less a traveling alchemist and more of a robber of traveling alchemists and other people. I don't recall the potion's name. No surprise, I can't even remember my own name. That's the Those war-sworn curs likely have one in their keep. Not sure. You could make the potion using the proper reagents, but that would require work. We've got to hurry, though, because I'm getting dumber by the moment. Scour the keep and you'll find something useful. You wouldn't believe what the... You like that head of yours? Well, if you do, I'd advise you could end up like those in Canarok. Poor souls are spider snacks. They don't like me. Because they're brutes, I'd wager. Or because I stole from their treasure hoard. That's probably the reason. Castellantine Delphric wants to lock me up. Me, Oleander Sinclair. Did I mention that he's famous? That I'm famous? I'm Oleander Sinclair. Surely you've heard of him. The most famous traveling potion salesman whatever lived. The guy I landed on and killed. Knew him, did you? I mean, I'm him. That's me, Oleander. In their prime, they were silk farmers. But now the village is a ruin. You can go and see for yourself. I wouldn't advise it, though. The worst of the worst, that one. Honorable, proven, courageous. Yes, Yolvan. Quite appealing. You should visit. Not my first choice of campsites, but better than the alternatives. I'll gladly take war-sworn swine over giant spiders. Wouldn't anyone? I think there are 2 ingredients that go to the potion. The potion that Ember Eyes and Sky Blossom, reagents you can find hereabouts. With them, I can make the potion I need. They're seeds that smoulder with the heat of a sun-baked stone. Amazing. Yes, they are very lovely. Flowers they are, pretty flowers. Listen, I just want them. It's called that because the white pattern on its blue petals look like clouds in the sky on a summer day. Yeah, that sounds right. Bet it grows around here somewhere. In the forest, I'd wager gold on it. Probably in the ground. You know, a person who makes potions from things like fungal spores and dropping. A virtue... What? Perhaps it's me. I'm the one looking foolish. See you soon, mate. Seen the job board? Don't need to be war-sworn to take on those.
Seen the job board? Don't need to be war-sworn to take on those. Here to join, then? You don't look like
Greetings.
Forsworn proud, and let the rest.
Well, are you a new recruit then? Why not? Go on and talk to Tyne Delphric. Sign on as a hireling. The Warsworn's where skilled warriors belong. If you can fight with an honest weapon in your hand, then we'll have you. You've met that surly bastard then? You're lucky he didn't twist your hand off. This fortress has been a fixture in the forest for as long as it was built on the ruins of Forgefire Keep, which was built on the last few stones of Hammer Rock, the great Varani War Temple. Castellan of this keep and Ancient of War, which means he say what you want. The Fae are remarkable, true wonders of the Children Keep has long been a source of tension between the Warsworn and Fae of this region. If they have suggestions on how to move elsewhere, I will gladly listen. Aye, for now.
What? So you met Oathblade Ordura in Goreheart, and you thought you'd join the Warsworn. Well, if you wish to become one of the Order, Don't get any big ideas. Heroic deeds are long past, and the war's far away. But there's honest soldiers' work to be done. Hirelings earn good pay for standing guard, dealing with... In fact, there is a patrol setting out shortly. If you're interested. 10 years ago, it raged all over the plain. Now the war's in a standoff, and we pay warriors to sit in Melson Shire and stare at the A merchant group has retained us to discover why traders have been vanished. Travel to Dighton Hill and meet a fellow hireling named... Then, report to Warden's Bridge. You and a crew of other hirelings will scour the area and ensure the roads are safe. Find hireling, then join the patrol in Lorca Rain. Though he is only a hireling, he is warsworn. He has cares of a personal nature. Even as our coffers fill, our ranks stretched thin. Still, we have not wavered in our creed. A mercenary sells a sword without honor. The warsworn sell honor armed for battle. I am but a simple soldier, grown. Then that wasn't enough. So they named me Ancient of War, as rife with brigands and... With our best called to the front, our numbers here are... 3 warsworn keeps guard the summer Phalanx. Shieldring here, Helmguard in Erethel, and Ironfast and Tyr, to each a Castellan. And in Pluricon, Amalur Sfere Cura oversees our part in the war. It has been centuries since the Warsworn have crossed into Pluricon. And in fact, but we are mercenaries, and we are paid to fight there, so we must. I can make you a hireling. The work is... However, you are not truly of our order until you earn... Good. Off you go.
Yes? Stop gawking. There are grander things than Shieldring Keep, but we're proud to call it home. Mind you, it's more than vaulted ceilings. It's about history and work. Oh, are you? I see. If all you want is coin, go to the contract board. And you have their daggers as proof? Yes, I see you. Yes. Take any job you like from the board itself. When a contract's done, return to me. Why, fighters, that's what we are. Fighters for hire. Best you'll find. Were you thinking to join? Tyne Delphrix the Castellan. Speak to him. You enter by the Great Hall, where Tyne Delphrix holds... Common quarters are straight ahead, with beds for Pledge Shield and a Castellan of this keep and Ancient of War. That means he's... Delphrix a wise man. Prefers one well-timed sword thrust to 20... On with you.
Done. No one will miss those two. Take this to Shieldring Keep and speak to Tyne Delphrix. He'll set you to work on my word alone. Go north of town, you'll find Tyne Delphrix there. Next time I see you, maybe under Warsworn Gads. I gave you the bloody comment.
Stop gawking. Mind you, it's... Oh, are you? I see. If you mean you want to join... If all you want is coin, go to the contract board. Pay... Yes. Take any job you like from the board itself. When a contract... Why, fighters, that's what we are. fighters for hire. Best you'll find. Tyne Delphrix the Castellan. Speak to him. You enter by the Great Hall, where Tyne Delphic holds talk with Common quarters are straight ahead, with beds for pledge shield and above. Castellan of this keep and ancient of war. Delphric's a wise man. Prefers one well-timed sword thrust to 20. On with you.
A commendation from Ordura, eh? That'll get you your first assignment. What more than that demands soldiers' work? Don't get any big ideas. Heroic deed. Hirelings earn good pay for standing guard. In fact, there is a patrol setting out shortly. If you're interested. 10 years ago, it raged all over the plains. And now the war's in a standoff. And we pay warriors to sit in melts and A merchant group has retained us to discover why traders have been vanishing from a road in Lorca Rain. Travel to Dyden Hill and meet a fellow hireling named Will Rendig. Then, report to Warden's Bridge. You and a crew of other hirelings will scour the area and then join the patrol. He has cares of a personal, even as our coffers fill. Still, we have not wavered in our creed. A mercenary sells a sword without honor. I am but a simple soldier, grown old. Then that wasn't enough. So they named me Ancient of War. Steward, as rife with brigands and brownies as ever. With our best called to the front, our numbers here are thin. 3 war-sworn keeps guard the summer Phalanx. Shieldring here, Helmguard in Erethel, and Ironfast and Tyr, to each a Castellan. And in Clurac, it has been centuries since the war-sworn have crossed into Cluracon. But we are mercenaries, and we are paid to fight there. I can make you a hireling. However, you are not truly of our order until you... Good. Off you go.
Sworn to war? Old Idwald's a scold. He's true to the cause.
Old idiots.
Hello there. Don't tell me. Yes, that's it. We've met before. We have. Right here in... Hope this works. Bottoms up, mate. I think it's working. Indubitably. Plethora. Effulgent. There it is. Now I should be able to brew up anything I need in no time. As agreed, here's your payment. You're a real lifesaver. Not sure if I'll ever quite remember who I am, where I'm from. I like to wander. Most in Yolven do. It's a crossroads, really. A word of warning. Avoid the southern road into Webwood. Spiders as